Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, and Mr. Chancellor Sir, in accordance with the Kenyatta University Charter 2013, Section 8A and B, the university is authorized by Statute 4722, Section 1 and 2, to confer doctorate, master's, and bachelor's degrees and award diplomas and certificates in programs approved by Senate.
President of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Chancellor Sir, allow me now to request all the graduates to be ready for the conferment of various degrees, award of postgraduate diplomas, and certificates of Kenyatta University. The candidates who will be presented to you, Mr. Chancellor Sir, completed their programs in the 2021-2022 academic year as prescribed by the statutes of Kenyatta University. Mr. Chancellor Sir, I now call upon the executive deans of the schools to present candidates for the conferment of the doctorate degrees in the order indicated in the graduation program.
The School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences move forward in the order in which I'll call out their names. Ese Anayochukwu Victor in absentia, Doctor of Philosophy in Agribusiness Management. Supervisors, Dr. Ibrahim Macharia and Dr. Lucy Ngare. Dinyari Winnie, Doctor of Philosophy in Agronomy. Supervisors, Professor Joseph Okwei, Dr. Kajil Maso, and Professor Benson Mojoke. Teremwa Nathan K., Doctor of Philosophy in Agribusiness Management. Supervisors, Dr. Ibrahim Macharia and Dr. Eric Bates. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Business, Economics and Tourism. Will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Business, Economics and Tourism move forward in the order in which I will call out their names? Odongo Charles Omwanza, Doctor of Philosophy in Finance. Supervisors, Dr. Ambrose Jagongo and Dr. Frederick W.S. Ndede. Osoro Maranga Dennis, Doctor of Philosophy in Finance. Supervisors, Dr. Ambrose Jagongo and Dr. Jeremiah Koori. Fatuma Balin Omar Shuri, Doctor of Philosophy in Strategic Management. Supervisors, Dr. James M. Kilika and Dr. Ann W. Muchemi. Kaibunga Joseph Mworia, Doctor of Philosophy in Strategic Management. Supervisors, Dr. Ann W. Muchemi and Dr. Evans T. Mwasiaji. Nyaga Jasta Gatumi, Doctor of Philosophy in Project Management. Supervisors, Dr. Lucy Ngugi and Dr. Franklin Kinoti. Gitau Lucy Mudoni, Doctor of Philosophy in Management Information Systems. Supervisors, Professor Felix Musau and Dr. David M. Nzuki. Wainaina Ruth Wambui, Doctor of Philosophy in Human Resource Management. Supervisors, Dr. Hannah Bula and Dr. Peter Philip Wambua. Ushiba Bako, Doctor of Philosophy in Economics. Supervisors, Dr. Samuel Mudoga and Dr. James Maingi. Mwangi Paul Nderitu, Doctor of Philosophy in Hospitality Management. Supervisors, Dr. Vincent N. Maranga and Dr. Moses N. Mirisho. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidate for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
Will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Education and Lifelong Learning move forward in the order in which I'll call out their names? Kara Luanga Kamau, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management. Supervisors, Dr. George A. Onyango and Dr. Nopat Ongeta. Rabango Sakaria, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management. The supervisors, Dr. George Adino Onyango and Professor Grace Mbunye. Obuya Edward Otieno, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management. Supervisors, Dr. Helen Kiende and Dr. Ephantas Kaugi. Next, Motanya Chared Ojuang, Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology of Education and Policy Studies. Supervisors, Dr. Salome Nyambura and Dr. Peter M. Gathara. Next, Nsau Adha Kalanza, Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology of Education and Policy Studies. Supervisors, Dr. Isabella Musyoka Kamere and Dr. Maurice Makatiani. Next is Osapwa Wycliffe, Doctor of Philosophy in Philosophy of Education. Supervisors, Dr. Francis L. Malenya and Father Dr. Francis M. Murira. Next, Nganda Aida Trifrin, Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology of Education. Supervisors, Dr. Francis Karimi and Dr. Salome Nyambura. Next, Wangeri Choice Mugure, Doctor of Philosophy in Special Needs Education. Supervisors, Dr. George Matenge and Dr. Margaret Murungami. Next, Akinyi Lucy Eunice, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Planning and Economics of Education. Supervisors, Dr. Datius Ogola Ruga and Professor John Aluk Orodo. Finally, Oigo Mother Lillian Akoth, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology. Supervisors, Dr. Chotam N. Dinga and Dr. Anton M. Ireri. Next is Next is Akinyi Lucy Eunice, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Planning and Economics of Education. Yes, Dr. Dotius Ogora Ruga and Professor John Aluk Orodo. Yes. Okay, so Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
Will the grantant, School of Engineering and Architecture, will the grantant will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Engineering and Architecture move forward when I call out your name? Kinuthia Anna Wanjiru. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Health Sciences, will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Health Sciences move forward in the order in which I'll call out their names? Musheke Charles, Doctor of Philosophy in Physical Education. Supervisors, Dr. Nicholas Bahilasha and Dr. Luca B. Waiganjo. Barry Dahura Nicholas, Doctor of Philosophy in Food, Nutrition, and Dietetics. Supervisors, Professor Judith Kimiwe, Dr. Judith Munga, and Dr. Ezekiel Mupere. Mala Janet Kajuju, Doctor of Philosophy in Food, Nutrition, and Dietetics. Supervisors, Professor Sophie Ochola, Dr. Irene Ogada, and Dr. Anne Munyaka. Ndenda Ouma Crispin, Doctor of Philosophy in Epidemiology and Disease Control. Supervisors, Professor Alois S. Orago, Dr. John Paul Oyore, and Professor Peter Gichangi. Festus Eliud Mutwiri, Doctor of Philosophy in Community Resource Management. Supervisors, Dr. Joan Kabaria Muridi and Dr. Christine Juguna. Njue James Kinoti, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Virology. Supervisors, Dr. Margaret Muturi, Dr. Lucy Kamau, and Dr. Raphael M. Luembe. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Law, Arts, and Social Sciences. Will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Law, Arts, and Social Sciences move forward in the order in which I'll call out their names? Otieno Amolo Frederick, Doctor of Philosophy in Religion and Peace Building. Supervisors, Professor Philomena Mwaura and Professor Michael Katola. Sanja Leonard L.W., Doctor of Philosophy in Fasihi ya Kiswahili. Supervisors, Professor Geoffrey K. Kingei and Dr. Richard M. Wafula. Adefemi Ogundwashe Adebayo, Doctor of Philosophy in Literature. Supervisors, Professor Oluoch Opura and Dr. Kisa Amateshe. Ajami Makoha Gloria, Doctor of Philosophy in Literature. Supervisors, Dr. Muko Muhia and Professor Oluoch Obura. Michuri Maurice Simbili, Doctor of Philosophy in Literature. Supervisors, Dr. Kisa Amateshe, Dr. Wasambo Were, and Professor John Mugubi. Mburu Mwangi Daniel, Doctor of Philosophy in Linguistics. Supervisors, Dr. Jackton O. Onyango and Dr. Beatrice A. Bunyasi. Kondol Choi Emmanuel Busonkol, Doctor of Philosophy in Gender and Development Studies. Supervisors, Dr. Pacifica Okemwa and Dr. Leah Wanjama. Ofusu Korateng Monica in absentia, Doctor of Philosophy in Gender and Development Studies. Supervisors, Dr. Regina Mwaza and Dr. Pacifica Okemwa. Kimaru Karanja Joseph, Doctor of Philosophy in Peace and Conflict Management. Supervisors, Dr. Meresia A. Sirera and Dr. Joseph Wasonga. Chepto Kirui Agnes, Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology. Supervisors, Dr. Dixon Ombaka and Dr. Henry Rono. Eric Israel Okere, Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology. Supervisors, Dr. Francis Kere and Dr. Daniel Muya. Gudila Anselm Kereth, Doctor of Philosophy in Fashion Design and Marketing. Supervisors, Dr. Elizabeth Bosibori Oigo and Dr. Juliet Kaindi Isika. Millicent Kimemia Wamuyu, Doctor of Philosophy in Fashion Design and Marketing. Supervisors, Dr. Dina Tumuti and Dr. Elizabeth Bosbori Oigo. Mr. Chancellor Sir, it's now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Pure and Applied Sciences, with the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, move forward in the order in which I will call out their names. Masanga Joel Okoyo, Doctor of Philosophy in Biotechnology. Supervisors, Professor Richard Oduol, Professor Stephen Luno, Professor Dr. Matthew P. Ngoge, and Dr. Amos Alokanya. Mwangi Boniface Minor, Doctor of Philosophy in Biotechnology. Supervisors, Dr. Matthew P. Ngoge, Dr. John Monjoria. Ochieng Mark Adelo, Doctor of Philosophy in Biotechnology. Supervisors, Professor Richard Oduol, Dr. Rena Tripathi. Muruthi Caroline Wanjila, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Biochemistry. Supervisors, Dr. Matthew Piero Ngoge, Professor Stephen M. Runo, and Dr. Peter Githaiga Mwitari. Lotich Charles Kipngeno, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Supervisor, Dr. Nodil O. Hashim and Dr. Margaret W. Chege. Munyao Kasim Titus, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Supervisors, Dr. Harlon Bovi and Dr. Francis M. Maingi. Munyao Onesimus Mulwa, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Supervisors, Professor Joseph Kalanja Wathiongo, Professor Jackson Wachila Mudhengia. Muchili Peter Mutisia, Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Mathematics. Supervisors, Dr. Kennedy O. Owol, Professor Stephen Azenami Adewol, and Dr. Daniel Oyong. Maula Ann Jerry, Doctor of Philosophy in Genetics. Supervisors, Dr. Joseph Kamau, Professor Omoyo Obori, Professor Babala Gravedil. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it's now my honor to present the candidates for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, it's now my honor to present to you candidates for the conferment of the various doctorate degrees of Kenyatta University. May all members of academic staff and guests in academic attire rise.
Admit the persons presented to me to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to this degree.
Congratulations, new doctorate degrees of Kenyatta University. An applause for them, please, as they celebrate their conferment. Thank you, Administration Police Band. Your Excellency, sir, Chairman of Council, Cabinet Secretary, Chancellor, sir, and Vice Chancellor, we invite you for a photo session with the new PhD graduates.
So I would like to take this opportunity to ask our guests to go and have a photograph with our new graduates.
Happening now at the graduation square, Kenyatta University, the 52nd graduation ceremony. The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, taking a photo with the new PhD graduates of Kenyatta University. Together with him is the CS of Education, the Chancellor of Kenyatta University, the Chairman of University Council, and the Vice Chancellor, Professor Paul Wainaina. It's happening right now. Follow us live on KUTV and KBC. We are covered live, the 52nd graduation ceremony. Our PhD graduates, please give us a smile for that photo, please. Beautiful picture there. The first and only one today that is special with the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Thank you. Let's give them another applause. Please, let's celebrate these PhD holders, Doctorates of Kenyatta University, quality degree there. Thank you, Deputy President, for accepting to take the photo with our PhD graduates as we lead them out to take their seats. Our PhD graduates now, please take your seats. Continue to congratulate them. We continue to congratulate them for their new achievement. Let us applaud them, please. Kenyatta University, 51 PhD holders graduating today at Kenyatta University. Kindly ushers help us to lead the graduates back to their seats for us to continue with the program. Congratulations once again, the 51 PhD holders of Kenyatta University.